what advice would you give to an entrepreneur who is just starting out, maybe has no list and doesn't know this idea of direct marketing and is new, but he wants to get results within maybe 18 months or 2 years? What advice would you give this entrepreneur?
Well, I would want to assess their assets first, because an entrepreneur with nothing, it's not an entrepreneur with nothing. He's got something. So he wants to be an entrepreneur because he's got something. And when I say something, he has a list, or she has a list. Even if it's not in an email format, they have Facebook followers, they have Instagram followers, they have people in their old Rolodex or their contact list. And so the first thing I would do is, you always want to go out to people that at least know you, or they might like you, with an idea, with something that you go out and you like. It's like a survey, but you go out and you say, I'm thinking of doing this, or or you start a blog post today, and you have, even if it's 100 people, I'm starting this blog post today. I'm going to, but then make a commitment to it. And then once you have that, I think that you also want to think about, who's in the marketplace that has an audience that is going to be the audience you want to go after, without being like directly competitive, because you don't have a list yet, but you want someone to basically be an affiliate or do a swap. And, I'm not a big fan of affiliates, but it's a legitimate way to do business, obviously. And a lot of people make a lot of money doing it. And I would say doing an affiliate with somebody, or at least an email swap with somebody, could be really powerful, when you basically say to them, here's my stuff that I'm going to be doing. I'm just starting out. When I get a list, I'll make sure I promote you to my list. I mean, if you got to know the person probably, or at least, go in, and it's kind of like an ask from nowhere. You're asking somebody, but if it's somebody, it's not outrageous to, make a request like that. So there's a way to do it with affiliates. I also think that, cheap media can be a way also. If you've got something really solid that you want to give away, and you can put the highlights of what, like, say you're thinking about doing a course, but you could put together a one-page PDF that is like some of the key things and its value. The idea of a Facebook ad and going in and spending a few $100s, maybe a few thousand. Spend a few hundred before you spend a few thousand, so if it works. But you basically put a 3-inch ad in Facebook. Basically, the 3 things to watch out for when X. And you create that PDF, and the PDF is an opt-in. That's how you start building a list. And of course, going on podcasts, public speaking, and being on Zoom, is great. I mean, I'm speaking Thursday night at this event that I spoke to live in January, and now they're doing it online. Actually, online, I'm going to be speaking probably to 4 times the audience.